Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal scraped through to the Carabao Cup semi-finals with an exhausting 8-7 penalty shootout victory over Crystal Palace after a frustrating 1-1 draw at the Emirates, in a proper festive cup tie full of late drama and missed chances. The Gunners dominated the first half with an unfamiliar but effective forward line featuring Gabriel Jesus on his return, Noni Madueke, and a scintillating Gabriel Martinelli who repeatedly tormented his marker before picking up a knee knock, yet we failed to capitalise, squandering several gilt-edged opportunities including a tame Madueke effort and a fine save from Jesus's header. Come the second half, the spark faded after Martinelli was rightly subbed for Leandro Trossard, and despite bringing on Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka, it took a comical own goal from Palace's Maxence Lacroix poking a bouncing ball into his own net from a corner to finally break the deadlock with 10 minutes left. Palace, to their credit, showed real spirit and punished a needless free kick conceded by William Saliba deep in stoppage time, with Marc Guehi bundling home the equaliser to force spot kick straight away. No extra time in this competition these days. Both sides were flawless from 12 yards until Kepa Arrizabalaga, the much-maligned low knee, guessed right to deny the unfortunate Lacroix and spark wild celebrations among the players and the Emirates faithful. Mikel Arteta admitted afterwards that Arsenal's near 4xG should have produced a far more comfortable win, highlighting our ongoing December habit of going blunt in front of goal. But the composure in the shootout was commendable, and now we've got a blockbuster two-legged semi against Chelsea to look forward to in the new year. Winning while not at our sharpest is a useful habit, but we'll need to rediscover those shooting boots sharpish for Brighton on Saturday. Oliver Glasner speaks out about Arsenal edges past Crystal Palace in dramatic Carabao Cup quarter-final penalty thriller. In a pulsating Carabao Cup quarter-final at the Emirates Stadium on December 23, 2025, Arsenal secured a hard-fought victory over Crystal Palace, advancing to the semi-finals after an epic 8-7 penalty shootout win following a 1-1 draw in regular time. The match, played under festive lights just before Christmas, showcased resilience from both sides, but it was the Gunners who held their nerve in the decisive spot kicks. Arsenal took the lead late in the game through an unfortunate own goal by Crystal Palace's Maxence Lacroix, who deflected a cross into his own net with only 10 minutes remaining. This marked Arsenal's third consecutive home game featuring an own goal in their favour, highlighting their persistent pressure on opposing defences. However, Palace fought back valiantly, equalising through a powerful header by Marc Guehi in the dying moments, forcing the contest into penalties. The penalty shootout was nothing short of legendary, with both teams converting their initial attempts flawlessly, leading to a marathon of 15 kicks before a winner emerged. Arsenal's near-perfect record in recent penalties shone through, having successfully converted 47 out of their last 51 spot kicks across all competitions. Kepa Arrizabalaga proved the hero for the hosts, saving Maxence Lacroix's effort to seal the 8-7 triumph and redeem his past Carabao Cup misfortunes. Gabriel Jesus made a welcome return to the starting lineup after a prolonged absence due to injury, injecting energy into Arsenal's attack. Partnering with Noni Madueke in the first half, Jesus created several promising chances, demonstrating his sharpness and ability to link play effectively despite the rust from his layoff. Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner, reflecting on the match, praised Gabriel Jesus' performance, stating, "Gabriel Jesus was impressive on his return. He looked sharp, created chances, and put our defence under constant pressure throughout the game." Glasner also acknowledged the strong showings from Arsenal's midfield maestros, noting that Martin Odegaard's creativity and Declan Rice's defensive solidity were pivotal in controlling the tempo, even as Palace mounted their comeback in the second half. The game turned scrappy after the interval, with Arsenal dominating possession but struggling to break down a resilient Palace backline. Gabriel Martinelli, who tormented Palace's JD Canvert in the first half with his direct runs and unpredictability, was unfortunately forced off due to a knee injury, limiting his impact and shifting the burden to other forwards. William Saliba emerged as Arsenal's man of the match, delivering an assured defensive display against Palace's physical striker Jean-Philippe Mateta. His timely tackles, progressive passing, and composure under pressure were instrumental, culminating in a confidently converted penalty that sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Despite the fatigue from a congested fixture schedule, Palace showed tremendous spirit, as Glasner highlighted in his post-match comments, emphasizing their second-half resurgence and ability to match Arsenal's intensity. The Eagles had already won 2 penalty shootouts earlier in the season, making their exit all the more heartbreaking. Looking ahead, Arsenal's progression sets up an intriguing semi-final clash, while the win boosts their confidence amid a busy holiday period. The dramatic nature of the victory underscores the Gunners' mental fortitude, a key asset as they chase silverware on multiple fronts this season. Arteta plays down Martinelli injury fears after Arsenal's nerve-shredding Carabao Cup win over Palace. Mikel Arteta has moved quickly to ease worries among Arsenal supporters about Gabriel Martinelli's knee injury, describing it as more of a knock than anything serious following the dramatic Carabao Cup quarter-final victory against Crystal Palace on the 23rd of December. The Brazilian winger was involved in a heavy challenge with Palace fullback JD Canvert towards the end of the first half at the Emirates Stadium. Martinelli required several minutes of treatment on the pitch and was clearly in discomfort as he limped away, raising immediate concerns among the home crowd. Despite the obvious pain, the 23-year-old showed real grit by returning for the start of the second half and trying to battle on. However, it soon became clear that he wasn't moving freely, and Arteta made the sensible decision to replace him with Leandro Trossard just before the hour mark. Speaking to reporters after the match, the Arsenal manager explained the situation. Gabby took a knock on his knee in the first half. He wasn't comfortable to carry on properly in the second half. He could not sprint or change direction as he normally does, so we had to take him off to avoid making it worse. Arteta remained upbeat about the prognosis, adding, "At the moment it looks like just a knock, nothing structural. We'll assess him over the next couple of days, but hopefully it's not too bad." This means Martinelli is now a doubt for Arsenal's upcoming Premier League fixture against Brighton at the Emirates on Saturday. The match itself was a classic cup tie full of tension and late drama, with Arsenal eventually progressing to the semi-finals after a marathon penalty shootout. The scores were level at 1-1 after normal time, courtesy of an own goal by Palace's Maxence Lacroix and a stoppage-time equaliser from Marc Guéhi. The spot kicks were gripping from start to finish, with both sides converting their first 7 penalties flawlessly before on-loan goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga saved from Lacroix to spark wild celebrations and secure an 8-7 win for the Gunners. Arsenal have now been drawn against Chelsea in the semi-finals, setting up a blockbuster 2-legged tie. The first leg will take place at the Emirates during the week commencing the 12th of January, with a return fixture at Stamford Bridge in early February. In a separate injury note, Arteta also confirmed that defender Piero Hincapié picked up a minor issue during the recent Premier League draw against Everton, adding to the growing list of fitness concerns as the Gunners navigate a hectic festive schedule. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!